Nope, too late. All right, everybody. What's going on? We're going to skip music this morning and jump right in to the postcard sold. It was 2 days in a row of good sales. I am flabbergasted. After the previous week being as garbage as it was, not sure what I did. I think maybe starting listing could have had something to do with it. Let's take a look here. First off, cannons firing, Cabanas Fortress, Havana, Cuba. Unknown manufacturer location, wink wink. Sold for $4.46. We got this here comic postcard. I knew it was too good to last. I believe that the implication is that this poor guy got doinked to death by these 5 women. So sad being doinked to get death by 5 women on a desert island. $4.95 came from the recent buy from a guy. Let's try this one. Chiquaga. There we go. Got it. Falls at Montour, Watkins Glen, New York. Not a lot of Watkins Glen's cards will sell for $5, but this is an Albert type, and it's nice. So there you go. Lehigh County Courthouse in Allentown, Pennsylvania, sold for $3.95, undivided back. This just listed recently. Hotel Mishawaka. Interior parlor view, sold for $12.95. Sold pretty quick. Central Fire Station in Lansing, Michigan. I've sold this card a few times. It's much cooler than it is rare, but it sold quickly for $6, which is about what they go for. A lot of people list them much higher and don't sell them. Here's Logs in Tow on the Puget Sound, Washington, $10.75. Just listed this yesterday. Camp Rees and Eagle Cliff in Western Washington. Several of these available, not a lot of them sold. This one sold for $4.95. Here we have, oh boy, deep breath. This is going to take all my pronunciation power. Silao, Guanajuato, Mexico. Quilsoco del Centro de Silao Park Gazebo. I think I did it. 1101. Holiday Inn Motel sign, Richmond, Virginia, sold for $2.66. This came from a lot off of eBay last year. Listed and sold sometime in the past couple days. Mountain View in Camden Park, Huntington, West Virginia. Undivided back, sold for $20. I've got a few of these. These are lenticular party invitations. So same customer bought this one, which is pink, and this one, which is blue. You're invited to a party. I want to be invited to a party. Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Linen. Good-looking linen card. $2. Some sheet music, or some shit music, as I've heard it called. The Silhouettes. I'm good at pronunciations. $5.36. Here's my title for this one. Real photo postcard. Manly men with a gun pose before the hunt. I think that was a pretty good one. Estonia Studio. Couldn't find where Estonia Studio was, but I'm going to guess probably in the West somewhere. West Coast, New York. Yeah. $8.95. Birthplace of Rutherford B. Hayes in Delaware, Ohio. Sold for $2.66. This clown, you can depend on me for balance, because clown, $3.55. Last but not least, Medical College and Sealy Hospital in Greater Galveston, Texas, sold for $7.95. And there you have it. Yeah, well, I got shit to do. What can I say? What can I say? All right. Can't be sitting here dicking around waiting. I mean, I can be. I'm just not gonna be. And a bunch of good sales yesterday, and some good ones today too. So hopefully this trend continues through the weekend. Let's see if I have any combines these. No combines these. Hi, Buster. You want to go in there? Go ahead. It's been a little while since he's explored the cabinet below the computer here. I mean, were you here yesterday, Laura? Dawn was nearly hysterical. We had to talk her down. Are you doing mischief down here, Buster? You doing mischief? And he's gone. That keyword I put in there for that one real photo, the manly men. I think I might do that one again in the future. I think that might actually be a good keyword. I wonder, going to do a little investigation on solds and whether that's something people look for. Just out of curiosity. throw a steering on here just in case. We're just going to do all of them. How many do we got? Come on, eBay. Holy crap. All of those labels could not be generated. Great. Okay, we'll do a smaller batch. I have one recently listed real photo postcard. Like the day it was listed, somebody tried to send me an offer. There's no offers on it. And I said, no, I just listed this. My price is firm. And then today he messages me and he's like, well, since it only costs you, whatever amount to ship to wherever he is, Vancouver, Olympia, something like that. Well, you do your price on here plus only $4 for shipping. I'm like, I'm not negotiating, dude. Like, Buy it or don't. It's going to sell. The only question here, and I said exactly this. This card is going to sell at this price. The only question is, are you going to be the one who buys it? I have not heard back yet. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling it'll be sold by the end of the weekend. Like, I really don't like when another really terrible negotiation tactic is like needling your way in for like a little opening when somebody's already told you no. It's very like going to ask mom when dad says no. I don't appreciate it. And now I'm especially not going to be giving this guy a discount because he pissed me off. Rule number 1 of negotiation: do not piss off the person you're negotiating with. You will lose every negotiation if you piss off the person you're negotiating with. I have been in negotiations and pissed off the person I'm negotiating with. I did not get what I wanted, or anything close to it. Goes back to our topic the other day of, give them an inch, they try to take a mile. Only I didn't give even an inch, and they're still trying to take. The thing is, I have like coupons everywhere and all kinds of discount stuff. Like, it's not really very difficult to get a discount out of my store. Like, he literally, all he would have to do is buy another like $3 postcard, and he's going to get 10% off of the card that he wants. He could buy a $2 postcard and get a $3 discount on the postcard that he wants. If he bought, yeah, that's all he has to do. I think there's even some cards that are under $1 or under $2 in my store. And if he was smart, he could go find one of those cards and buy it along with the card that he wants, and he's going to end up paying less than the card that he wants. I would, but customers don't read. You know that. And even like, it's eBay. Like, if somebody, if somebody has a listing and they are not fielding offers, that does not mean go and ask for a discount or make an offer. You do not make the rules. You definitely don't make the rules in my store. I make the rules in my store. If you don't like it, kick rocks. We ain't got no room for your creativity here. All right. Postcards is done. Stay there, stuff. All right. Forgot to show it this morning, but I'll show it now. Wait a minute. What the hell? Yeah. What the hell? All right, there's fuckiness happening on eBay. Had me worried for a second there. Yeah, it's shipped. Okay. Back to where I was. That is weird. Item that I just shipped just wasn't showing as shipped. All right. I sold another one of these about a month ago. I have one more lot to go. It's just a little lot of 11 snapshots of trains. Sold for $27. You like trains? I like trains. You know who else likes trains? Train guys. So when I was down in the Bay Area, this is tangentially related. The little town I stay in is called Crockett. It's a little industrial town from the early 1900s. Hasn't really changed a whole lot. It's right on the Carcanias, I think I said that right, canal. And it is basically a CNH sugar town. They have a refinery there, and the boats come in, they load it with sugar after refining, and that's what they do. Anywho, in this town, there is a museum. It's actually two museums that share the same building, and not only the same building, the same address and the same entrance to the same building. I've only just learned about this on my last trip. I have not been to this place yet, but I intend to go on my next visit. This building houses two museums. One is the Model Train Museum, and the other is the Toy Train Museum. Apparently, you go to this place, you walk in the door. Both museums have separate admission fees, and they get very upset if you confuse one with the other. So upon hearing this, I now have one mission the next time I'm down there, which is, and apparently they're only open like 3 days a month at very, very random times. But now that I know this, I must go to this place. so as only just to confuse them in front of their face on purpose. Because that sounds fun. Trained fanatics are fanatics. And apparently model train fanatics. It reminds me of like in Shakes the Clown, the mimes versus the clowns. That's kind of how I envision the toy train guys versus the model train guys. Yeah, this thing is okay. Still showing up here. It's shipped. Why is this still Mark is shipped? Mark is shipped. All right. How are we now, Buster? All right. Sold some records. Oops. 4 records, as a matter of fact. Actually, more than 4. We'll get to the others in a moment. The 4 that this customer purchased are the Glenn Miller story, 10-inch. The story of Glenn Miller starring Jimmy Stewart, the soundtrack. June Allison as well. Let's not forget about her. Tommy Dorsey, Frank Sinatra. None of these are very like high value. Bergen sings Morgan. Polly Bergen sings Helen Morgan. And classic. This is the BOLO with cream and other delights. I remember back in the day, you used to find this at every thrift shop for $1. This is not even the best condition. This is like VG Plus cover, and it sold for $10. I will pick this up every time I see it. Classic. In VG Plus or near mint condition, $15-$20. Printing money. All right. One more there. Like this customer figured it out. They got buy 3, get 1 free and flat shipping for 3 or more records. All in for $35. Most of these are older listings too, so I've had that Polly Bergen in the store probably for 2-ish years. Sold 3 45s. We got Se Fue Mi Amor by Los Tres Diamantes. Plastic Man, by the Temptations and Talking Heads, Burning Down the House. Nice eclectic mix of music choices. Where is my knife? I lose it. I don't think I need any more than that. I'm going to do it anyways. All right. Oh, that's... Hey, I got nothing against trained nerds. But if I have the opportunity to go poke fun at both model train and toy train enthusiasts at the same time, I'm going to do it. All right. Sold this Singer sewing machine button puller. These are BOLOS too. $36.86. Let's see, where's it going? 2 pounds. It's gonna be cheapest in a flat rate envelope, I believe. 2 pounds. Let's see here. 8, 6, 4. Yeah, it's basically same price either way. come on. It'll blow out. All right, do over. It's my own fault. I'm not rounding the corners. Third time the charm. There we go. Good demonstration of how little protection these things actually provide. I mean, and even though making fun of train enthusiasts of any kind sounds like a good time to me, I still think model trains and toy trains are both cool. So I would go check those out. Like, I was always into like the little miniature railroad. Why does this thing keep showing up on my... It's marked as shipped. It keeps showing up on my, then I refresh and it's gone. Weird. Like the little, there used to be this restaurant when I was a kid called the Iron Horse in downtown Seattle. And then they moved over to Redmond, and this place was awesome. It was like, they delivered you your food on little toy trains. It was pretty rad. All right, sold this. I'm surprised this took so long to sell. Because when I comped them, they looked actually pretty good. But it's a Olympia beer hat. Hand knit with the Olympia beer things in it. Curious who the customer is. Who would wear such a thing? But happy because it sold for $34.16. The fraternity I was in had the Olympia logo painted on the bottom of the pool, which they originally had gotten like sponsorship money for something. The year before that I joined, they lost that sponsorship, and somebody had swam down to the bottom of the pool that just so it said Olympia, it's water, which is true. I've never been much of a fan of Olympia or really Rainier, to be honest. The Northwest beers. Red Hook was okay back in the day. I don't really drink any of those much anymore, unfortunately. All right, next up. Sold a lot of 4 Women's Day magazines. These I got from the rummage sale, and it took me a little while to get them listed, but they got listed in October, and they sold this month for $14.36. They're from the 1940s, so that's neat. Now we can probs. I don't think we need to do that. We don't need to do all that. What we will do is all this. I need 2 of these. For the silhouettes, we'll put them in Shelley Berman. And Women's Day magazine will also get some Shelley Berman. Yeah. Oh, just a little. I don't love that. Actually, we might as well. That's 2 pounds. Is that going to go? We might as well put that in a flat rate envelope. Let's see, ground advantage. Ground advantage 623. 12, 1. Where's it going? Oklahoma. still there? Why is this there? This one postcard keeps showing up in my like ready to ship, and then if I refresh, it goes away. All right, this is a mold for making baby doll heads, and it sold for $40. I do not remember where I got it. Sometime last year. Maybe from the antique store. I really don't remember. But I'll take $40 for it. I know I didn't pay that much. Oh, I know where it came from. It came from that garage sale where I bought postcards. So that would have been bulk buyed. All right. And I think I'm just going to throw it in this thing. It says tomato sauce. And then we're going to get into the fun stuff. Highly experimental shipping methods. My favorite. All right, maybe it's the tape guy. Maybe Don was right. Maybe the tape doesn't suck. I do. Or the gun does. Seems better. This thing's been good to me. $9.97. Ah, it's back. Why does this postcard keep coming back? All right, I'm going to try something. I don't understand. All right, next up. I don't know how I'm going to do this one, but we're going to figure it out. I know I need this. Sold the anvil. $160 plus ship. And let's see here. This thing definitely doesn't need bubble wrap. I wonder let's see here. $13, $13, $17. Because I think it's like a $3 difference to do it that way. Ground advantage. If I do USPS ground advantage with the dimensions of this box, 13, 13, 17. I wonder if I get it down to like it's a little lower. I mean, I could just probably do a straight up wrap on it and double cardboard it. And then tape the living shit out of it. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. We are going to be liberal in our tape dispensing on this one. Start over here. Get this good and pinched. not gonna lie, never shipped an anvil before. I've shipped all kinds of weird shit though. Fucking plastic terrariums, stripper poles. I think 99% of shipping, packing weird stuff is just knowing that you can figure it out. Not knowing that you can, knowing that you will. Balance. I told you I was going to take the shit out of it. All right. I feel like that can get tightened a little bit more. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I got to do a drop test, see if it tries to poke through. I think we're good. There's a little bit of slide in there. Let's do this. Don't think that's going anywhere now. 24, 17, 3. No, but you can go and hit rewind on the stream and go back 15 minutes and watch me pack it. That is going to Apollo Mechanical in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. What I know Oak Ridge, Tennessee as is the birthplace of like nuclear energy. And the name Apollo Electrical makes me curious as well. All right. We got one more to go, folks, and then we're done. And not going to lie, I'm a little sad on these. These have been on my wall for the last few years. These are 1960s, early 70s kit art. If you guys see these out in the wild, they are worth picking up always. These ones are extremely well done. They're not always well done. They sold for $137.66. And now I got to find something to take their place on my walls. Yeah. Question is, do I got some bubble for this? I believe I do. Give me a second. I'll be right back. gives me an excuse to buy more art, which is totally fine. What do we have in here? Oh, that would have been better a minute ago, but we'll make it work. All right. What if we do like something like that? And then give it a good old cardboard wrap. I feel like that's going to be pretty good. Maybe around the edges though, and the corners. That's good. Yeah. Come on. You know you want to just... You will make it. I watch a lot of, strangely, this may surprise people, a lot of like wood making, like not handyman, but like guys who have shops where they make furniture and stuff on YouTube. And it's always fascinating to watch them problem solve. And I think it's not all that different. What's this stuff? A new kind of packing material I have never seen. Ooh, it's like the biodegradable packing peanuts, only flat. Interesting. What else we got here? All right. But what it comes down to always is they know their tools. And as long as you know your tools and how to use them, you can always just sort of figure out how you're going to put something together. Like this, I already know how this is all going to come together. It's not really all that easy. We're going to be doing... Bring our Franken buddy out here. Ah. Oops. Same thing all over again. Yep, that's how it's happening, all right. Let's put all that together. I could also just do a cardboard wrap on this, I think. It might be a little bit cheaper. Always good to second guess yourself right in the middle of a packing project. Especially now that this is not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Let's do it quick. It's going to be 36, 42, 13, 42, 13, 8. Well, it's already halfway in there. Just going to get banged around it all. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're just going to void fill and then wrap the center, tape it down, call it good. All right. We're going to put the tape on the floor underneath. Here it is. Uh-oh. That ain't good. We'll fix it. We'll make it better, stronger. We have the technology. Never worry about adding more cardboard. It's just extra layers of protection. And it ain't gotta be pretty, it's just gotta be protected. There we go. This is definitely not my finest work, but it'll make it. It's gonna go this way. This was not how I envisioned it. Well, yeah, it can't all be. All right. Like there's always like one or two pieces of tape that you put on when you're doing something like this, when it either you're like, this is not going to work, or all of a sudden it just like tightens up and gets stable. And this just hit that point. It went from being not super confident to actually pretty confident. All right. Just get all the seams. It's a little wonky, but that doesn't matter. No one ever said your box has to be perfectly rectangular. They've never watched this show. All right, we're gonna give you another try, orange tape, with this new gun. Don't be a dick now. All right. Looks funny. Gonna do fine. 11 pounds. Yeah, we're gonna call that 43, 14, and 8. And that is done. $23 to ship it. That ain't bad. All right, everybody. It was close. Almost didn't make it, but we did. What's up, Cernock? What's going on? I mean, it's art. It's $130, and I mean, that's not bad. An hour and a half, and there was 2 weird shipping things today. That is not my favorite box that I put together, but it happens. It happens. It's all good. I'm not complaining. Not that long, hour and a half. That's actually probably about average, 90 minutes. All right, everybody, I am done. I got to go to the UPS store, and I got other shit to do. Yeah, well, Yakov is, like I said before, 99% of it is having the confidence that you can figure it out. If you're just if everything is a disaster in your world, then you're not going to get through it. Keep calm and carry on, as the Brits say. All right, everybody. We'll be back this weekend if sales continue as they have. Otherwise, we'll be back on Monday. Hope you all have a fantastic day. We're going to catch you all on the Flippy Pop. Peace out. Bye.